The Running Dream, Day 48, Chapter 22. I do try to reach Gavin, but the message machine seems to be the only one home. I hang up the first couple of times, but on my third try I leave a message. It's a pretty lame one, incoherent really. And right before I hang up, I rattle off my phone number, then immediately wish I hadn't. What's he supposed to call back for? To tell me to learn to leave a message. I don't even want him to call back. I already said thank you. What's left to say? Still, every time the phone rings, I jump a little. Every time it turns out to be someone else on the line, I scold myself. But Monday morning, when he sees me from across the courtyard and leaves Meryl's side to come talk to me, I feel my cheeks flush. I try to be cool and brightly witty as we talk, but me making him laugh makes me laugh. And when he finally goes back to Meryl, I realize that my eyes are shining and my cheeks ache from smiling so much. Suddenly, I feel like crying. What an idiot I am. I escape the courtyard, and for the rest of the week, I avoid him. I stay away from the main hangouts. I hide out in Kiro's classroom or drag Fiona into room 402 at lunch, and I focus on important things like schoolwork and working, especially walking. I work really hard on my gait, on my roll-off, on mastering ramps. By Thursday, I'm confident enough to leave my cane at home, which feels like a huge step forward, and random people who I don't even know tell me how awesome it is to see me walking. But then comes a huge step back. At lunch, Kiro breaks it to Fiona and me, and Gavin's newspaper article has brought in only $40. I don't understand it, he says, raking his long fingers along his hair. I was sure there would be an outpouring of goodwill. Maybe it's still coming, Fiona says. He sighs. Let's hope. Unfortunately, there's often a deep, wide abyss between good intentions and concrete action. And so unfair as it is, after a few days, any story becomes old news. He looks at me. It's disappointing, but don't worry. We'll raise the money. Still, I can't help but be discouraged, and Rosa picks up on my mood in math. What's wrong? She writes in a note. The running legs a pipe dream. She slips the note back. So was walking. Miss Workle is watching me. So I hide the note and focus on the board. Until Rosa slides another note my way. Don't look so far ahead. I slip the note into my backpack and find my mood spiraling even further downward. Looking ahead is what's been giving me hope. I've wanted to believe that somehow we'll be able to gather $20,000. I've wanted to believe that I'll run again, but hope now feels so fragile, too fragile to touch.